Okay, so you've been watching my videos and you want to actually get good at late game on mobile. Now, I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst either, so I could give you some tips which will help you get good. So, in this video, I'll just be like putting tips and having some commentary over it. So yeah, this is like a little bit old late game, so I am kind of worse than I am right now, but I'm still decent. It's not like I'm bad. But yeah. Now the first thing you want to do is really find a slot, like placement, which suits you and really helps you like move your slots and pull out the crossbow the fastest. Now since there's a bow button, it's quite easy to aim and stuff, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. But you can see this was my slot, but I've changed that a bit, and if you want to copy my slot placement, that's completely fine. I have my crossbow at 6, fireballs at 5, throws at 4, blocks at 3, pickaxe at 2, sword at 1. Same, but I just switched it up a bit recently because I realized that I use my right hand to click on the slots, so it just helps me to do it faster and the best I can. So yeah, that's my slot placement if you guys want to copy. But yeah, one of the most important things of late game is having good slot placement. Now the second most important thing is probably having decent game sense. Like if you're low and you're pushing, then you're just stupid. A lot of people tell me that I dash playstyle, I run a lot, but if you're low, you don't want to just die. What's the point of that? You want to live, right? And if you are losing, then it's fine to run. There's no thing where you can't run if you're low. That makes no sense. That's why some people be losing to me, because they don't know how to run. If you don't run, then bro. Now, I'm not saying to run all game to the point where you're just annoying. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore because I can actually have decent PvP since I'm first person. But don't do that. Don't be annoying. Then it just makes the late game it's not fun anymore. But run when you need to. If you're low, if you're 10 HP and you're not running, what are you doing? You need to at least run a bit to the point where you're not dying after 2 seconds. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's another tip. Alright, tip 3. You want to use your fireballs really smartly. Now, if you don't notice, some of my kills are from me knocking them off, right? And that's because I'm using fireballs. Now, before fireballs weren't that important, because the knockback was kind of scuffed, I think. But now, bro, the knockback is huge. You have to use fireballs if you want to win a late game. You don't have to, but it's really beneficial if you do. Look at some of these clips where I'm just knocking him back. Here I got low and I ran, but fireballs can really help you to just knock them off and get a free kill, because there's no more balloons in the game, right? So you kind of have to be smart with it. It is annoying. I don't say you spam it. Don't be weird. Don't be that person, but still use it to the point where you can still get an advantage from using them. Don't be like him, how he's just spamming the fireballs without any sense of what he's doing. That's just stupid, you know? Alright, tip 4. Get decent PvP. Now, PvP really helps. The bow aim, in my opinion, is more important. Not more important, but it's equally as important. But the sword is it's basically your best friend. You still have to get those 3 hits before you fall back and take a bow shot, right, to get an advantage. But you still need to have decent enough PvP to the point where you're not just getting comboed every time to the point where you have to run. You have to have decent enough PvP. My PvP is not that good. It's not. But my PvP is good enough to the point where I don't have to run certain players, just all game in like thing. And for this, I recommend you use first person. Now the downside of first person is that it really zooms you out. But in my opinion, first person is better for it's better for mobile late game. Third person is good, like players like Morris use it, but it's not the best, man. It's just I don't know how to explain it. First person is just like better. But if honestly, I can still see if players want to use like third person, but the smartest thing to do would probably be to just use first person, because first person is like how the games are supposed to be played. Like first person is the mode you're supposed to like play in, basically. But yeah, tip 5 or 6, I don't even know anymore. I'm just trying to give you guys tips so you guys can get better. Now my bow aim is not the best, as you can tell, but I would suggest you use the bow button. Now this bow button is literally like your best friend. It helps you get more like shots quicker, cause like that's the whole purpose. Cause PC players can just spam bow shots, right? So the whole point of the bow button is so you can not keep up. No mobile player is better than a PC player. Well, like the top mobile players are nowhere close to the top PC players. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like be a bit smart. Use the bow button, you know? Like you have an advantage. Why not use it? Same with the auto bridge. That's tip 7. Use auto bridge. If you need to, you need to. It really helps. Like there's no point of not using auto bridge. Like it's kind of goofy. Like the building is really bad with it, but why not just use it? Cause it can save you from block clutching. Like you don't really have to put that much skill into it. Block clutching is really easy with auto bridge. So just use it. Okay, these are like the last like 2 tips. Okay, so like you wanna practice switching your slots fast, because if you're like taking like 3 to 4 seconds to bring out the crossbow, like my slot switching looks slow in this video, but trust me, it's a bit faster now because I've changed my slots to what it needs to be, right? Like the previous tips, like I don't remember what number tip it was, but I pointed out how you need to have a slot placement which actually helps you be good at the game. There's no point. What the hell happened there? But there's no point of having a slot management which is like really hard to use. Like imagine your bow is like, I don't know, like it's really random. Like it's like 1. Like what? That makes no sense. Have it reasonable. I'm not gonna question it. If it works for you, it works. But just have a layout which like helps you. So I honestly forgot what I was saying. But on to the next tip, I guess. So crossbow, right? I told you need to use the bow aim, but you also need to know what you're doing. Like sometimes it's fine if you don't use like the bow button, but like you have to really like be able to predict strafing. Like sometimes I can shoot this man like 5 times in a row, because you see the way I'm shooting is to predict his strafing. You see when he's moving to the right, I'm shooting to the right. That's what I'm doing. That's how you get the most like hits, and it helps you. But yeah, that's like the most tips I can give. You can kind of see the gameplay to help you out, I guess. I don't really know how that would help you out, but yeah, I'm just gonna like cut these clips a bit because I have like 4 more minutes of late game, so I'm gonna just like cut them so you can like kind of see how I late game, I guess, if you want to copy. I don't really care. But yeah, I was about to like forget, but pearls. You need to know how to use pearls, bro. If you don't know how to run / use pearls, bro, it's over for you. You need to know when to rush, and please learn how to aim accurately with their pearls. The only reason I'm really like sometimes surviving my like crazy running is because people be throwing their pearls to the moon when I ran away like just a little bit, and that really throws them off and wastes a pearl. If you want, like, you see what he's doing? Where is he pearling? Bro, he's wasting like 2 of his pearls just like I don't know, like doing very random pearls. Like, you need to be more accurate. You see how that's just where he is? Like, it's not that close, but it's at least somewhere close. You don't want the pearl to go like to another dimension. That's just stupid. So yeah, please learn how to just aim better with your pearls. It's not hard. Like, what is that pearl? I mean, I guess that's kind of a meta to bow me, but if he was trying to, like, you know, push me, that's crazy. Oh, so I comboed the hell out of him, bro. That was like 5-hit combo. But, you know, that was nasty. Hold on, clip that, someone, clip that.